I'm Elaine Kim. I'm the curator at the World Jewellery Museum. I'm also the daughter of I강원, who's the founding director of this museum. Today, I would like to share with you some of my favorite fashion moments created by my mother over the years. She's always been a fashionista, and as you can see, jewelry is the centerpiece of her outfits. The first look we have is her hanbok fashion. Hanbok is a traditional Korean dress, and it remains an important part of our culture. Hanbok consists of a jacket called jogori and a skirt, chima, and they create a delicate flow of lines and angles. My mother has over 100 skirts and jackets in every color you can imagine. She always wore hanbok when she hosted the diplomatic receptions at our embassy, and also when she and my father attended receptions organized by other foreign embassies. This was her formal party look, and it's not just the dress, it's the hairdo, the makeup, the body posture. She literally turned herself into a Korean Barbie doll. She also has several pieces of the traditional Korean ornaments called noreigae. And here we have her favorite piece. So it features knots, hand-carved jade charm, and tassels. And you can see in many of the photos, she's wearing this piece. So it's worn at the waist of the chima skirt. The word noreigae means playful object, and its main purpose is to bring good fortune, chase away evil spirits, and symbolize the love and harmony of a happy married couple. So you can imagine why this was her favorite piece. These beauties over here, these are the contemporary versions of the noreigae. So you can see the top part, we have the carved charms, which symbolize the good luck symbols, and the bottom is the tassel. And my mother, she loves to wear these with a suit jacket or a dress, and she would wear it as a pendant. Yeah. And as you can tell, they make the most beautiful jingling sound as they sway with the movement of the body. Can you hear that? And also what I love about these is the touch. It feels very tactile, and it's very meditative. And as you know, amulets like the corals and the pearls, they've had a long history of being used by both men and women from all across the cultures, and they bring good luck and wisdom to the wearer. My second favorite fashion book from I강원 really shows her distinctive sense of style. I would call it playful elegance, and it really shows her self-confidence and enjoyment of life. So here, she's wearing a rather unusual type of jewelry called shoulder necklace, and it's worn across the body. And we have it right here. So it's made of silver beads and amber, and you wear it like this. It's such a statement piece, and it really goes with anything that we wear. The second favorite from this section is this necklace. These are inspired by the Maasai beaded jewelry. Of course, for the Maasai, every color of the beads represent an important symbolism that's deeply rooted in their culture. For my mother, I think this necklace represents the beauty, the creativity, and the strength of the people in East Africa. She has several versions of these beaded necklaces. She has a very long, very delicate one. And when I was young, I used to think they look so delicious, and I almost ended up swallowing them. I mean, even now, when I look at these colorful trade beads, I think they're just so beautiful. Like they're kind of dancing around your neck. Although, sometimes my mother will be in the mood to wear something more classic, like this pearl, this multi-strand pearl necklace. She has an amazing collection of pearl jewelry, and this is her favorite piece, and she's worn it many times. And the other favorite is the emerald necklace. It was custom made for her when she was in India, and actually both of these pieces are now on display at the museum. And we have a small corner called the Director's Corner, where we show some of her favorite pieces, and most of them were presents from my father. Oh, and here's a photograph of her wearing this necklace. And both of these were made by a Dutch jewelry designer who was living in Ethiopia at the time we were there. And now that naturally brings us to my mother's most personal jewelry. She's always wearing them, and that's why for me they are an extension of her identity, her body, her essence, if that makes sense. And here we have the photographs of her wearing these pieces. And these are really her signature style, which is bold and dramatic and fearless. My mother is not a Christian, but this gold necklace with the Ethiopian cross pendants, this is one of her most valuable treasures, because it was in Ethiopia where she began to seriously build her collection, and the idea of founding a museum for her collection was born. This gold pendant and the brooch, these are from Colombia, inspired by the pre-Columbian art. And as you can imagine, every time she wears this, she stops traffic. It's a major piece. And it's in a Tirona style, and it represents a shaman in the form of a bird. You can see the head with the beak, the outspread wings, and the tail wide open. It represents transformation or transcendental experience. And I think for my mother, it represents her fascinating life's journey through joy. So all these serve as a powerful expression of my mother's unique personality and her way of balancing femininity and strength. She's always been a fashion inspiration to me, and she'll always be my fashion icon. People often ask if I borrow any of her jewelry all the time. Like this one. Yeah.